Oh, man. Bear fights? Huh. Careful around that leg. They say someone got attacked by a bear in there the other day. Can you believe it? I mean, who ever heard of a bear in Central Park? If I ever do see one, though, I got a big green friend I'd like for him to meet. What the? You see that? Don't panic. Unless you want to self-defense against bears, make yourself big. Like that big green superhero guy. What's his name? Where's the Hulk when you need him? He's gonna have this bear licked in no time. No! Don't just stand there. Somebody, take a picture. That was really something. Might even say it was incredible. Hulk.
In this area. I mean...
Pulling off hard. Chase in progress. Whatever you need to get this maniac off the road. The closer the better.
Just 3 more days till my retirement. Something to retreat to.
I had my doubts about you, but you've really stepped things up a notch lately. Keep it up.
Truck is tearing around the city.
Well, that happened. Well, I guess it's time to move on and go back to life before aliens flew in and trashed half of Manhattan. And for me in the cafe, that means getting some customers back in. A bunch of our regulars were happily sipping their mochachinos when it all went down, and I haven't seen them since. You don't think anything happened to them, do you? If you see anyone looking scared and thirsty, send them my way. It's probably one of our regulars.
Huh?
I'm sure they're all just hiding. I mean, I don't remember any kind of announcement that the coast was clear, so how are they to know?
Is it safe to come out yet? My cough, so it's safe now? Oh, great!
Now what I wouldn't give. Oh, thank Lord!
Oh, it's so good to see the city again.
Forget about it!
So tired and weak. Need coffee. Oh, my hero! Now out of the way! I need my beans.
Hey, gotta love this.
If you see anyone looking scared and thirsty, send them my way. It's probably one of our regulars.
Oh, man. This fearing for my life business is one thing, but this dry mouth is another. You came to rescue me! Ha, awesome!
I'm sure they're all just hiding. I mean, I don't remember any kind of announcement that the coast was clear, so how are they to know? I'm so glad everyone got back safe. Thank you.
Hey, no jaywalking. The most important law.
Oh, it's so good to see the city again. Oh, hello. You know, I used to come here all the time when I lived in New York. There was a charming little cafe nearby. I've heard this cafe owner is selling something called a Captain America cappuccino. I don't think it's likely that Steve somehow survived and became a barista, but I have to be sure. Unfortunately, getting inside the cafe won't be quite as simple as one might imagine. Nicely done. However, it would appear that Steve isn't in sight after all, as if Captain America would be in need of a hot drink right now. In any case, thank you for... hang on. 10 cents for a cup of coffee? Can you believe it?
Any chance you could grab some shawarma while you're out? Maybe some mac and cheese or falafel or... Hold up. Criminal activity detected nearby. I guess dinner can wait.
One of these days, I'll be
Sir, I am sorry that you felt threatened by your encounter, but sausages cannot be used as a weapon.
Oh, it's such a good day. How could anything go wrong? You know, doing what you think is right doesn't mean you only ever fight the bad guys. I've got to get back to the Griffith without being spotted by any more SSR agents. I knew I should have brought my blonde wig with me. Wait, you look like a completely trustworthy person. Fancy a pleasant stroll through the city?
Right?
I suppose this means it's time to go to work.
Fail, fail, epic fail. Not a single move I couldn't match.
This job would be perfect if it wasn't for all the criminals.
Crikey O'Reilly, now what?
I've made my mind up. Today I'm not gonna mess up anything.
I'm Peggy Carter, and I'm not here to take lunch orders. I'm beginning to think this day will never end.
Hey, you!
Thanks for the hand.
It's these moments that...
Hey, do you have a second? Don't worry, it's not work-related.
Hey, hey! Take it easy.
Is anyone receiving this?
Come on, come get some Kamala. Oh, hey, how's it going? I'm good. Just hanging with these funky-looking crocodiles with lasers on their heads, which would actually all be pretty awesome if they weren't trying to kill me. Why can't the inventor get through his big bird brain that laser crocs are the worst thing to have in any evil scheme?
I've made my...
Get ready to lose, crazy lasery crocs! I got plus 10 heals! Such punch! Very crocodile! Wow! I forgot to say before, I wrote this awesome fanfic about you. Yeah, you were paired up with... you know what? I'll tell you later.
Why is all of the money the same color?
Did we get him? Man, now I feel kind of bad for the big ugly mugs. Maybe they're just sleeping? In pieces? Some animals do that, right? Well, anyway, thanks for the dance. You ever feel like being my sidekick again, just text me.
Now reports of a high-speed chase in progress. First one to bump him off the road gets first dibs on the donut.
if someone will randomly ask me for a story about my past today. Disguise can often be an agent's greatest weapon. Working for the SSR, I often felt invisible to my co-workers, but on missions, the skill of not being seen usually proved to be very useful. Wait, who are you? Are you supposed to be my backup? You'll stand out like a sore thumb dressed like that. Help me follow this suspicious-looking character. Careful now.
Hey, I'm an agent! I have a badge!
What's a gal gotta do to get help to cross the street?
Sorry!
Well done, you. I dare say you'd make a fine agent. You know, sometimes...
All right, take the milk.
As someone with a history of being underestimated, I just have to say that I never thought you'd be able to do that in a million years. I'm just kidding. Great work.
And a main character is here.
The horror. The pasteurized, milky horror.
Jealous and amused.
The horror. The pasteurized, milky horror. Oh, hello again. You know, this Daisy Clover milk farm and I have a long history. You wouldn't think that a seemingly innocent-looking place like this could hold such a terrible secret. I previously infiltrated this organization by wearing a clever disguise. However, they won't be likely to fall for the same trick twice, so perhaps a rather more stealthy approach will be required. I'm not exactly sure what I expect we'll find, but I have reason to believe it might be something rather out of the ordinary.
Yeah, you gotta love this town.
truck fleeing the scene at high speed. Got reports of a high-speed chase. First one to bump off the road gets first dibs on the donuts.
Suspects are fleeing the scene in a stolen truck.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have expected to find that. I suppose everything turned out all right in the end.
Good to have you with us.
Feel like getting your hands dirty? We're getting reports of some trash in your area that needs to be taken out. As in, you know, criminals.
Such a busy city. That never seems to change. Getting around a big city like this can be a little stressful at times. Especially these days with...
All units, there's a stolen truck tearing it around Manhattan at high speed.
Where is that Mr. Jarvis? You'd think you could trust someone to show up to their own secret meeting. I can't wait any longer. I should get to the SSR, I mean, the phone company, right away. Could I trouble you for a lift, please?
everyone.
Hey!
Hiding, you overgrown iguana?
Hey, take it easy.
You're doing me a favor! Traffic is awful here!
Thank you for your assistance. Your driving skills leave a lot to be desired, but you got me here, so that's a start.
I'm a down on the luck kind of gal. When do I get my superpowers?
We're getting more reports of criminal activity close to your location. Guess the bad guys don't want you to get too rusty, huh?
Where are you hiding, you overgrown iguana?
Hey, do you have a second? Don't worry.
The city is so beautiful. Well, the top side, at least. When Howard Stark's inventions were stolen, Mr. Jarvis and I had to retrace the culprit's escape route through the sewers. It wasn't exactly pleasant, so you can imagine my reluctance to go back a second time.
Call in all cars. Dramatic truck chase in progress. Do whatever you need to get this maniac off the road. More explosive than...
Mr. Jarvis! Now, where's he gone to? Honestly, of all the places to lose your car keys... Wait. Perhaps there's a way I can retrieve them without having to go back into those wretched sewers. You there? Fancy a spot of fishing? When Howard Stark's invention...
Calling all cars, calling all cars. In pursuit of a reckless driver driving recklessly.
A rent-controlled apartment. That's my goal in mind.
Just had the call. Another hijacked truck is tearing around the city.
There they are! Wait until I tell that Mr. Jarvis. You'd think someone with access to Howard Stark's money would just buy another car.
communicate using this hologram tape.
They got away! Quick! Somebody get after that truck!
Nice job. If we keep working this well together, maybe Fury will finally let me have that fish tank.
Well, I see they managed to rebuild the old place. I probably shouldn't say too much, but I came here once, years ago. I was investigating something for a friend of mine, and the trail led me here. Looking for clues in this refinery. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, as long as there isn't a team of heavily armed security guards inside. I suppose this means it's time to go to work.
It's handier than you might think.
Sorry to do this, but I'm afraid you've managed to get on my bad side. Good work. I'm free to search for clues now, so you'd better get out while you've got the chance.
Crime report. Looks like a possible robbery. Reminds me of when that guy stole a priceless...
Oh, Angie, you were always meant for great things. My friend Angie was finding life as an aspiring actress rather difficult. So when she told me... Glad I managed to avoid having to take lunch orders for once. Now I can use my break to go and meet Angie at... Wait, is that the time? Already? You wouldn't be able to give me a lift by any chance, would you?
Sokovia? Where's Sokovia?
Oh, why didn't I take a cab?
Wow! One day I want to be able to take people's cars for official business.
Glad I managed to avoid having to take lunch orders for once. Now I can use my break to go and meet Angie at... Wait, is that the time? Already? You wouldn't be able to give me a lift by any chance, would you?
in the name of... Sir, I am sorry that you felt threatened by your encounter, but sausages cannot be used as a weapon.
I've made my mind up. Today I'm not gonna mess up anything.
Stop in the name of...
Hey, do you have a second? Don't worry. It's not worth it.
Back at it,
Fine lawyers can hear all about this.
That's really.
We seriously need to revise our heroes for higher clientele.
This should be far enough. If Angie sees me being driven by someone dressed in your attire, she'll ask a lot of questions. Actually, perhaps you and I belong on stage. What with you in that outfit and my ventriloquism act? Actually, forget I said that.
Huh?
grandchildren? What am I saying? Of course you would.
The Captain America Adventure Program. I never enjoyed those old Captain America radio shows. I mean, really, who writes such rubbish? But when I hear them now, they seem to make me feel strangely nostalgic. There is, however, one particular character I'm not such a great fan of.
Oh!
Nurse Betty Carver. Can you believe that? They've changed my name and put me in their silly little radio show. It's completely disrespectful to the actual Captain America. Someone really ought to be doing something about this. I can't do it. I really don't like the program, but I suppose if it cheers other people up and they enjoy it, then who am I to judge? I just hope that someday the real story of Captain Steve Rogers can be told. Preferably without a damsel in distress.
In times of crisis, it helps to keep a level head. Ready for another adventure? All right. But you must focus. Please, focus. Oh, sorry. I forgot. I'm not a big fan of that particular phrase for some reason.
Why are all these people fighting each other? Best guess, Dr. Fenhoff and Dottie Underwood discarded some midnight oil in this area. We need to find a way to calm everyone down before it's too late. Hurry!
Good to have you with us.
I get a pretty good feeling nothing out of the ordinary is gonna happen today.
Hey, maybe if I look up at the sky, I'll see a superhero fly past. What are the odds of that?
Oh, good. This place is just like London.
Basic maneuvers.
It would appear that dancing isn't this group's greatest skill. Thank you for all your help, and always remember to know your value. Anyone else's opinion doesn't really matter. Take care.
knick-knack. The husband and I had a fight the other day. I won't bore you with the details. Let's just say marriages have never been as strong. Anyway, I thought I'd get him a souvenir to help smooth things over. Maybe a Hulk selfie in front of the Washington Monument would fit the bill.
Thanks.
It'd be even better if I could get a shot with all the water fountains on at once. I tried using my powers to manipulate them, but can't quite get it right. Maybe you can figure it out? I think each switch controls multiple fountains. There must be some kind of trick to it.
Sokovia? Where's Sokovia?
You've got it! Roll out the green guy and take the picture.
So good to see you. Mwah, mwah.
Perfect. That should keep the other half happy for a while.
I wish the Skullmen had warned me about this sort of thing. Can you believe it? Someone's trying to ruin my reputation by starting fires around the place. I mean, who's gonna believe the innocence of a guy with a big flaming head? A blazing skull, even! But I swear, it wasn't me! Please, you gotta help me clear up this mess. First things first, we need to put out those fires. Unfortunately, I'm not so well equipped for that.
I swear, nobody's taken that dumpster away in years.
How can I be expected to combat evil without my sweet nectar?
Here's one of the fires. You take care of it. I'm staying at a non-incriminating distance. Sorry. Thought there was a tree branch about to brush my head. Last thing I need is another fire. Another fire here. Don't know who lit it. Let's put it out. People here.
Something happened in Washington.
Wait, is that? behind this? But why?
Don't you see, Blazing Skull? You've always had the power to start fires, but to truly be one with the flame, you must...
What? What kind of stupid lesson is that?
All right, you got me, kid. I just wanted some attention. Can't an old superhero start some fires to get some attention? Is that so wrong?
Yes! Sorry to get you mixed up in all this. Thanks for helping me clear things up.